Well, there was another rally held in the nation's capital today. The Organization of Iranian American Communities, they rallied in Washington, D.C. in support of freeing Iran. The group hosted a march that went from the Capitol all the way to the White House. It also featured speeches from human rights activists, former political prisoners, and former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani. Well, Iran appears to reject President Trump's call to negotiate a nuclear agreement. This prompted the White House to reiterate the president's remarks, saying that Tehran can either be dealt with by military or by coming to the negotiating table. Fox News correspondent Madeline Rivera has the story.
This morning, Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei said Tehran won't accept the president's demands. Khamenei's response is not entirely surprising, given what the country's foreign minister said yesterday. He says Iran won't negotiate as long as the U.S. continues its policy of maximum pressure against Iran. The Trump administration restored that campaign last month, which they say is aimed at preventing Iran from developing a nuclear weapon. Here's the president on Mornings with Maria Bartiromo.
There are two ways Iran can be handled, militarily or you make a deal. I would prefer to make a deal because I'm not looking to hurt Iran. They're great people. I know so many Iranians from this country.
The president's willingness to negotiate is a shift from his position in 2018 when he stepped away from the Iran nuclear deal. The president at the time slammed that deal, saying it was not negotiated in good faith and that it gave the Iranian regime too much in exchange for too little. About a year later, Iran began ignoring limitations on its nuclear program. Still, some Republicans are hopeful that Iran and the U.S. can eventually strike an agreement.
It's so easy for Iran. I mean, all they have to do is give up their nuclear weapon technology. You know, their alliances with Hezbollah and Hamas have been smashed. They're not going to be able to, stop fomenting, stop sponsoring terror throughout the world, accept peace. And you could lift those sanctions and the Iranian people would be so much better off.
This all comes just days after the United Nations nuclear energy watchdog chief raised alarm about Iran's nuclear program, which has stepped up its production of near weapons-grade uranium in the last 3 months. In Washington, Madeline Rivera, Fox News.